You know what, y'all? So, what I'm about to say is going to provide some vindication for those of us spiritual beings that came, the ones that came before us, that were metaphorically burned at the stake. Not literally, maybe literally, but for their supernatural powers and gifts and what they believed and what they did and how they did it, that others did not approve of and thought was dangerous or evil, or maybe out of just pure jealousy. But you guys, that whole hysteria surrounding the drones. Okay, so around the time the drones were appearing, which was like a media outrage all over everywhere, people talking about drones. Y'all remember the video I posted not too long ago, but a lot of people were seeing the sighting of this like, people are saying it's an orb. People are saying it's a something else. I can't even think of the name. I'd never heard of a plasmoid. But you guys, what I saw that day, I've been looking up at the sky forever. That was not a star. I thought for a moment maybe that's a planet that I just never saw, or maybe it's a little closer to us than I realized. But anyway, you guys, my point is, the revelation I received was, how about those who were able to see it? Because by the comments on my TikTok, in my region where I saw it, people said they saw it too. And then there are people who are saying, oh, that's just a star, or that's planet Jupiter. You should download this app. It'll tell you, or whatever. What I'm thinking, you guys, or what was dropped in my spirit is that was there for those who were able to see it and also allow it to envelop them. Meaning, whatever that was that sparkled so brightly, like just colors of sparkles, not just like a star sparkles, but it just gives off like a little shine here, a little shine there. This thing was brilliant, like a diamond is brilliant. This is what this was that I saw, and it was large, and it wasn't moving. But anyway, what if that was some sort of energetic supply at the moment for a time such as this? We get energy and power from the sun. Maybe perhaps that was our divine power for that moment, to be able to look up and see that we are not alone, or whatever it is that we needed to get at the moment, we got it. And we've been charged up for whatever that was, what supply that was, or source rather. And, we're able to carry on and go to the next step. Perhaps that wasn't for everyone, but maybe that was the major distraction with the drones, because obviously, the people in charge, you don't think that they enlist mediums, psychics, prophets. You don't think they have them on the payroll? Like perhaps they knew that this was coming. Maybe hundreds of years ago, they knew that this moment was coming, and they got their heads up and they said, oh, let's just create this whole, their drones, their aliens, UFOs, to try to cover up whatever that source of a supply was. So that led me to start thinking about those who had come before us, not to mention most recently the lady who sat on the plane and said that thing, whatever it was. I don't know if there's somebody beside her, something that she saw on the plane as a passenger. I have no idea, but she saw something. Like a lot of them, they see something, but of course they're told, you're crazy. Or were they made like MK Ultra style to be crazy because of what they had, what they had I want to say envisioned, but it wasn't a vision. Possibly it was, however you look at it, but it was something of the spiritual, metaphysical, supernatural that cannot be explained. How many more have gone through this? But now it's to the point where you have no choice but to understand or believe or want to research or inquire, curiosity, because of social media. Myself, I was just out walking the dog and boom, I'm looking like, okay, what is that? And there were people who said that they've seen that before, but they never thought to make a mention of it on TikTok or YouTube, like a lot of people have been doing, you guys. This is a beautiful thing that's happening. I believe the drones were a cover up for whatever that was. Is now where I'm thinking, not thinking, but it's this feels like it's coming to some sort of fruition, that was some sort of power source, or that was something for those who were able to feel the energy, the vibration. Because I thought about it and I said, you know what, I was there stuck for a good moment. My dog could have walked himself at that point, because I was really like, it just took me in. It really did. I don't know what it did for me, but it took me in. I can't recall post moments, but things did sort of shift, but I don't know in what way, but they did. It wasn't the normal routine of things afterwards, like days, weeks afterwards. And it's still fresh, so there's still a lot of things going on in the ethers, I'm sure. But that one right there was special. So for anyone else who was able to witness that, any of the orbs or plasmoids or whatever that was, those spheres that looked like they were turning, but they were like translucent, what people are calling them, angels, whatever it is, I believe that was for you and that was for me. And we take that light, that energy from that source, and we continue to share it, move on, do what it is that you're doing, because perhaps you were selected to see that for a reason. And yeah, I hope this helps.